Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Matt, and I am playing KSP, or Kerbal Space Program. This series is going to be using the Real Solar System mod. Let me run through the rules and let you know what I plan to be doing with this series. As I said, I'm using the Real Solar System mod and mod list, as well as a couple of extra mods for fun and aesthetic purposes. The goal is to land on the moon, or the Mun, depending on your how you like to pronounce it. No particular landing site. At least 2 Kerbals must walk on the surface, collect science, and return 3 Kerbals for the entire mission, similar to how Apollo 11 did it. I would love to do this without any quick saves, but seeing as with the number of mods I have, the game is very unstable, and it's just not practical to restart every mission due to a crash. I will not be reloading for failures, so if I screw up and kill the crew, that's on me, and that stays in this particular save file. I will only be reloading for game crashes. Let's see, Remote Tech is installed, so that adds a fun layer of complexity to it, so I'll have to set up a comm network around the planet before we can actually send something to the moon, but we need the science to do that anyway. So without further ado, let's start the series. Let's see, start new. Let's go with from the Kerbin to the Mun. Excuse me. Let's see, flags. I think I'm going to go with... yeah, I like this one. Okay, we are doing career mode, and let's give it a start. Give it a second to load up. Oh. Okay, got a little worried I got a crash there for a second. Alright, let's pick the tech tree that we want. Hit load. Go away update. And let's see if there's any science. We currently have 0 science, if you're not familiar with how this all works. So this tech tree is very different from the stock one. I can actually get quite a few parts just to start with. But I don't think I'm going to get anything just yet. Great many parts. Don't think I actually need anything. I do have MechJeb. I'm not going to be using it for autopilot or any of that stuff. I just want to use the informational windows. Let's see, those are for the Atlas, and there's science. So the only one I really do want is for additional science. It gives me barometers, accelerometers, gravimeters, thermometers, and that stuff. That is one science, which of course I do not have. So let's go and collect a little bit of science. Alright, let's see. The only thing we have right now is the Soyuz capsule. I believe I can actually build an entire Soyuz spacecraft right off. No real reason to as of yet. Oh yeah, of course, Kerbal Engineer, which is also a great tool to have. Doesn't give quite as much information as MechJeb, but it's good for glancing at information. Alright, I'm just going to give this one a launch and get some launchpad science. Alright, here we go. And of course, life support is also on this one. Alright, here we go. Crew report. You look out and wonder... oh, let me try that again. You look out the window and wonder, where's the nearest fast food? I don't know. I don't see anywhere on the planet, so you guys might be SOL. Let me EVA. Oh. Yes, that breathing is not me. That is, I guess, supposed to be these guys. I don't remember who I had EVA. It might be Bill. So let's EVA report. You want to take your helmet on and breathe the sweet air of your home planet. Okay, you can do that. You already did that. Okay, surface sample. The surface is charred and coated with burnt rocket propellant. There are also trace amounts of a conspicuous green substance. Interesting. Alright, let me keep that data. Let me recover him. Okay, here we are. Bill got some science from the launch pad for 12. And 2.4, which puts us at 14.4 science. Woohoo! Alright, let me go back and actually collect the capsule. Here we go. Oh, I didn't even name the thing. Oh yes, let me just do a quick look around the actual planets. So this is our home planet. If you notice, this is actually Earth, the Earth model. We're taking off from Cape Canaveral. The red dot is for remote tech. It's our satellite uplink, and there is a second one in South America. So let me zoom out a little bit, more than a little bit. I'm not going to worry about the asteroids, just I'm not particularly interested in them. And here is the moon. This is our target. It is very, very pretty. Yeah, like I said, I don't have any particular landing site picked out. Just gonna fly there, or attempt to fly there, land, collect all sorts of science, and return. Let me zoom out. Way out. If I remember correctly, they don't actually have Pluto, so we have Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and sadly no Pluto. I don't care what Neil deGrasse Tyson says, I believe Pluto is still a planet. Okay, let's go and recover this vessel. And 1.5 science. Not a ton, but it'll work. So that puts us at a total of 15 science. Woohoo! And we haven't even gone anywhere. Alright, let's see what we can spend this on. So the very first thing I'm going to do is buy more science equipment. Yay, science equipment! Alright. Don't think I need any of that stuff yet. Ooh, although these are the Atlas rockets. Ooh, tempted. Yes, Atlas rockets it is. Okay, there's the mech jebs, launch stability enhancers, which are very nice. Ooh, and radial decouplers, must have, which opens up a whole pile of new windows to unlock. I'm not going to work on space planes right now. That'll probably come a little bit later. There is early probes, which is very nice. Oh, which is 0 science. Fantastic. Which gives me access to more probes, which get very expensive very quickly. Let's see. Gives me solar panels and electricity on that, but that's 50 science. Can't afford that yet. Radiators, which are quite important, otherwise your probes tend to shut down and then become useless, which ruins a great deal of work. Also 50 science, can't afford that. Landing legs, which we don't need just yet, that's way too optimistic. That does come with a parachute. Oh yes, the big Gemini ones. And some landing gear. Yeah, again, we don't need that quite yet. Let's see, basic rocketry, which gives us the next generation of Soyuz. Let's see, all kinds of parts. Quite a few rocket engines, fuel tanks, separators, Mercury Atlas level, a lot more engines, a lot more fuel, little fuel tanks, little engines, all that stuff. SRBs, which don't really need just yet, that'll help out with more of the complex spacecraft later on. And this looks like all the RCS system. Let's see. Yeah, again, don't need RCS just yet. That's going to be a little while. Structural components. Ooh, that's always iffy. Well, luckily this comes with struts, so that's very nice. It's a little too expensive right now, but might need it later. These are very nice because they actually pump fuel into your rocket while it's sitting on the pad, so you can start your engines, start burning them, and you're not going to go through all of your fuel while you're waiting for the actual rocket to take off. Let's see, this is more orbital maneuvering stuff, some more solar panels. What's this? Oh yeah, the Mir station. I might build that at some point, but that's going to be a completely different series. More separators, more parachutes, all that jazz. What is this? Ah yes, fairings. I do have procedural fairings on here, although I don't think this helps me right now because I don't actually have any of the outside walls of the fairings, just the very base section of it, so that doesn't help me any. But we have 14 science, but we just got those new science experiments. That's kind of a wacky view. So let me go in here and do some bigger science. Alright, let's see. How far is the range? 75 kilometers. Let's do that. So let me trash this. Do a unmanned thingamabob. Put that up there. Let's see. Do I have anything for structural? I do indeed. What do I want? How big is this? That's not too big. That'll work nicely. Give me a plate to stick everything on. Do I have parachutes? I didn't check that. Got the Soyuz one. What was this? Oh, here we go. Real shoot, cone shoot. Yeah, parachute. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. I'm gonna throw those. Okay, I guess I can't put one on each side. I have to do those manually. Hopefully that'll balance that out. Let me see where the center of mass is on this right now. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright, let me stick all kinds of sciencey things on there, or the science that I have. Science, 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 and more science. What's the range on this? 1 million meters. I don't expect to be going anywhere near that high, but it's good to have just in case. Alright. No, I'm actually going to put 2 of each on these. So... one for actually in the atmosphere, however high I do end up going, and then another for wherever I land. I probably won't be going very high because this will not be aerodynamic in this least, and of course I'm using ferrum. We throw a couple of batteries on there so I don't run out mid-flight. There we go, it's a good spot for them. Gives me, oh yeah, 640. Plenty. Of course you need to put flags on there. Little itty-bitty flags. Let's see, anything else I need? Yeah, I can't put that on there. Normally that goes like right there, but it's either that or the parachutes, and I think the parachutes are more important. Eh, who knows? Oh yeah, I need a decoupler. Is that gonna fit? Yeah, it'll fit, but it looks terrible. No. Is it the one I just put? I think this one I just put. There we go. Looks much better. Let's see, below that, I need to actually put some sort of rocket to make it go up. How big is this? Oh, loading. Wow, okay, pretty big. Yeah, that'll work. So this will be our first science. I'm not going to get too creative with the names for these first ones, just because they go up a dime a dozen. Anything I start doing that actually means something, then I'll do some interesting names. If you have any suggestions, feel free to throw them in the comments. Let's see, I'll throw this one at science. And save. Make sure this thing actually has fuel tank. I need to... do you remember if that one goes there or if it's the other way around? Oh, I don't actually have any engines, do I? Ooh, yeah, about that. Okay, looks like that's not gonna happen. Okay, let me try this again. You, go away. You, go right there. Perfect. I'm not sure if it's going to go straight or not. I don't think I have any control surfaces. I do not. Who needs them anyway? I think we are all set. I don't have a SAS either. Eee. I'm becoming quite worried this is not going to work nearly as well as I hoped, but let's give it a shot. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Alright, here we are. Resources. Alright, turn SAS on, although I'm not sure if this matters. Oh, it does. Okay, this has a gimbal on it, so hopefully that'll help us a little bit. But to be very careful not to actually hit this stage, because if I do, then everything will just fly apart, and that'll be bad. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, that's really, really fast. Throttling down. Throttling down. Wow, it's actually flying straight. I'm actually really, really surprised. Let's see what Ferrum says. Yeah, we're at Mach 0.3. You can see the first layer of clouds we're passing through now. Wow, this thing is going up way higher than I expected. Did not expect this thing to fly nearly this well. Although if I end up going too fast, it's sure to actually have way too much resistance on the top and want to flip around and explode. Alright, we're through almost half of our fuel. Alright, we're still accelerating up at 3 kilometers. Alright, we're actually coming up on half the speed of sound pretty soon. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna throttle up a little bit. Wonder if I can hit Mach 1 in this. I would love to be able to hit 18 kilometers, but I don't think that's gonna work with this this one, but it gives us something to shoot for the next one. Alright, I think it puts us at 9, which actually puts us halfway. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it for this one. Nope, not gonna make it. Oh well. Alright, let's see. Alright, and we are out of fuel. So let's kill the engine. Oh, actually I think I'm running under the wrong biome setting. Oh, I am not. Okay, we are all set. So let me just double check to make sure that's the right one. Separate. Woohoo! Alright, and let's do some science. Oh, hey, stop! Okay, not too bad. Oh, probably helps if I actually click on the science instrumentation. So, hello? Oh, can't actually do that here, so it doesn't matter. Temperature. It doesn't say if it's in Celsius or Fahrenheit. But considering that everything else is in metric, I'm guessing it's in Celsius. Don't think I can do gravity here. So yeah, it was just a waste of mass. Barometer. We are going down. The pressure is lower here than it was at ground level. Really fascinating. Keep data. I don't think I can actually do anything with this thingamabob. Let's see. I cannot. Yeah, I need a minimum of 18, I believe. Yeah. Oh. Lots of spinning. Threshold. Yep, 18,000. Don't even think I can take samples. Oh well, very depressing. There's our little tiny flag. Hello, flag! Alright, let's see. We are falling. Let's see. We're not going very fast, so I'm not particularly worried about burning up. Alright, we're still right over the KSC. Going to time warp a little bit. Yeah, the aerodynamics on this thing are all kinds of wacky. Alright, when I reach 5,000, I shall deploy the parachutes. Five, 3, 2, 1. Deploy! Woohoo! That's a lot of parachutes. I probably didn't need 2 of them, but beats losing all the science I just gained. Well, that means it's also going to take forever to reach the ground. Luckily, I can control time. Alright, we're coming in. 37 meters per second. Alright, looks like we're going to be landing right next to the KSC. I wonder if we hit a different biome. Probably not. 8, 7. There's the parachutes, slowing us way down. Oh wow, 1.7 meters per second. Oh boy. Yeah, That's going to take a minute. I'm just going to fast forward this part for you guys, because this is going to take forever. Hello, I could just... cut. Oh god. Still barely moving. Alright, 100 meters above sea level. 75, and touchdown. Beautiful. Okay, let's do our second round of science. Log pressure. Atmospheric pressure scan from the KSC. The barometer reads low pressure. According to the weather station, that means a higher chance of rain later. Good to know. 3.6 science. Temperature scan. Temperature rises as an angry Gene Kerbin comes over the radio and demands to know what you're still doing there. Well, you guys haven't come to pick us up yet. What are we supposed to do? Oh wait, there's nobody actually on board. Never mind. Let's see. After a series of rather nominal readings, there's a massive quake that nearly breaks the instruments. Either a spacecraft just attempted a takeoff, or the scientists made another discovery. 6.6 science, woohoo! And... gravity. The scanner indicates that gravity does, in fact, exist. Excellent! 6.6 science, that is a whole pile of science. So let's recover this vessel. Alright, here's what we got. 38.2 science will put us at 53 total. Woohoo! That's a good pile of science. Alright, let's see. What can we get next? Some more rocket engines would be nice. Although we do have that entire Soyuz that we can build. There are heat shields on here. Let's see, is the Soyuz heat shield on here? Yeah, this is where the procedural fairings actually come into usefulness. That is for 0 science, so I can get that for free. The only reason I'm not just unlocking these all just to start off with is because there are so many parts, it's easy to actually lose track of them. So I'm only going to unlock them as I actually need them. Let's see, a bunch of parachutes, which is nice. It's a whole pile of rockets, some of which are fairly high powered. Well, medium powered anyway. Some escape systems. I think that's a little one, yeah, little tiny ones. 290. Yeah, I'll do this. And where were the other rockets? Basic rocketry. And here are some of the larger rockets. Yeah, which we're starting to get some pretty good max thrust numbers. 500, 1200, things like that. A lot more fuel tanks. Separators. That's a pretty cool looking engine. Yeah, oh, can't do this one yet. Oh, bollocks. I'm gonna get this just so I can actually get these control surfaces. Wow, it's all kinds of parts there. Don't really want all those, but I do need the control surfaces. Just to make rockets fly straight. Alright, I'm gonna get these heat shields. Don't think I need all those parachutes just... yeah, screw it, I'll get them all. Well, so much for not getting a whole bunch of stuff in there. Next I'm going to throw up is the Soyuz rocket. I'm not actually going to make this one manned. This one's going to be an unmanned Soyuz. So stand by, we'll actually put that thing together. Alright, here we go. Here's our Soyuz 1. It's not quite right because these radial decouplers stick out quite a bit and these don't fit flush with the rest of the rocket. And you may notice there is no escape tower. I had to actually remove that to put the remote control unit in. So let's hope that doesn't cause too much in the way of aerodynamic loss. So I'm going to turn on FAR. SAS is on, and 3, 2, 1, launch. Okay, way fast. Let me turn that down. Down to 1/3 thrust. Accelerating at about 1.5 Gs, give or take. About half the speed of sound. Let's see, I've already gone through a pretty big chunk of fuel for our first stage. About half of the fuel for our first stage. Let's see, stage 2 still has about 3/5 of its fuel, give or take. Alright, here we go. Mach 0.9. Air density is down to about half, give or take, from sea level. Accelerating at a little over 1.5 Gs, maybe 1.6, 1.7, something like that. I didn't actually put any instrumentation on here to figure that out. Whoops-a-daisy. Alright, let's see. Hopefully we can get this thing over 18,000 meters, and at this point it's actually looking pretty good. 16, 17, and 18, cool. Oh, shoot. I screwed that one up. Let me separate those, and hopefully nothing explodes. Okay, wow, those fell away beautifully. Oh, okay, nothing important exploded. It's okay, I didn't need those anyway. Look out below! Here we go. We're still accelerating at 1 G. Alright, this is good. This is very good. Mach 1.2, air density is 0.15. We're going straight up, which is very nice. I'm not even going to bother with the gravity turn for this one, or any sort of turn, because I'm not actually going for orbital, because this thing does not have anything close to the delta V to get orbital. Alright, 26. If I'm lucky, I'll actually get into space. That's at 180 kilometers, which is very high. Alright, puts me at 30 clicks right there. Alright, let me see. Okay, air density is pretty low at this point, so I'm going to... Whoa! Okay, that wasn't right. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't exactly as planned. No, stop turning off center. Stop. Luke, you turned off your targeting computer. Luke! Oh, bollocks. Oh, double bollocks. Quick, activate the data recorder. Am I getting data? I am getting data! Alright, let's see. Where did I put that science? There's the science. That's the science I'm looking for. It should be high altitude science. Okay, we just lost our first stage. No, don't need that one. Come on. Give me science! Science! No, I can't use that one anyway. Bollocks. I think that's gravity. Don't think I can get gravity this low. No, and what's that one? Barometer. Lots of science. Hehe. Okay. Let me say goodbye to those. Say goodbye to that base plate. Fire up this engine. This is like an orbital maneuvering engine. It doesn't have much thrust at all. Yeah, half a G of acceleration. Don't think I'm going to get even close to the amount of data I need to get anything remotely useful. For some reason I can still get a crew report from this, even though there's no actual crew on here. I'm not going to do that, because that would be cheating. So those have a 1 million meter range, so yeah, I'm fine on that. Let's see, how are we doing on electric charge? Oh, we're fine on that. Electric charge is good, so I don't even have to worry about deploying those solar panels. Don't really think there's much I can do at this point, but ride it out. Yeah, that thing's almost empty, so let's see. How much size do I need? Oh, it's in first base. I need 100 units of science. Eesh. That is a lot of science. I'm wondering if there's actually been a translation error in the amount of time it takes to create data with the real solar system mod. Because I'm only at 7 data right now, and I need 100, and that takes a very, very long time, so I might actually go back and tweak that. Yeah, the amount of time it would take to get 100 science is just ridiculous. So, let's see. Let me go and... I didn't actually check these for when they decouple for each, so... Check the stage in. Oh, didn't like that. You, go away. So, let me actually go and... just send that thingy. Decouple. Goodbye. Make sure I still have my heat shield. Because that's kind of important. Yes, I do. Okay. Now, this is kind of the tricky part, which I couldn't quite figure out what to do for this. I have this module up here, and this is the control unit. And I'm guessing that this piece is actually heavier than this piece. So this may fall down first, and what kind of velocities am I hitting? Alright, I'm at 300 meters per second and accelerating. So I think I'm going to do... So I'm probably going to lose control of this thing at some point. Where is my parachute? There it is. I'm actually going to arm that now. Did it arm? Hello? I believe so, because it turned blue. Okay, good. So that's armed, so even if I do lose communications, I should be okay. Huh, there's the other piece. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have to worry about heat too much on this one. Temperature! Oh yeah. 13 degrees Celsius and climbing barely. So, oh, okay, now it's going down. Perfect. Alright, I hope, is this thing actually stable falling this way? Because if it is, that'd be really nice. Alright, we're at 35 clicks. Mach 1.8. Coming back into the atmosphere. Or into actually like dense atmosphere, because you can still get atmospheric resistance up to 180 clicks, which is very high. In the base game, it's only, I believe it's 70,000 meters. Alright, let's see. Yeah, temperature's gonna be fine on this, so I'm actually going to go and accelerate. Zoom! Oh, parachute already deployed. Okay. Uh-oh. Nope. Yep, there goes my data. Yeah, I only collected 17 with that entire launch. Yep, there's the KSC. Oh boy, I'm doing a splashdown. Water is terrifying. I hate water. For two reasons. One, you can land on solid ground and have a better survival rate than actually splashing down. Like, less shit breaks on solid rock than on water. And, as you'll see in a second, it is a pain to actually recover something from the water just because it's so darn bouncy. It tends to want to reject things. Alright, that's 20,000, 15, 14, 13. We're still coming down pretty hot. Alright, so if things start going bad, I'll actually separate these depending on what kind of velocities I hit. Okay, there it goes. Parachute deployed. I'm at 500 meters, slowing down drastically. 65.7. Excellent. I don't remember what the crash tolerance is for this. I believe it's 6. So that's a little close, but we're going to slow down a little bit before we actually hit the water. When I'm there, I might actually get more science. So let's see if I can get rid of any of this extra mass. Throw that periscope off there. Deploy the antenna, because why not? For some reason I'm getting a lot of wobbling. That's odd. Uh-oh. I don't like that. Okay, no. No more. Oh boy. Ah, no, stop. I don't know what you're doing, but stop it. Stop. Oh, bollocks. No. Oh, bollocks. Bad. Okay, go away. Did that not work? Did not. Maybe I'm slowing down? Stop the spinning! I don't want to throw this thing away because it actually has science on it. I'll wait a second, see if it actually slows down any. That is pretty darn bizarre. Don't think it's designed to do that. Yeah, SS is, well, I don't actually have any SS control on here, so I'm actually gonna... Oh! What just happened? Something exploded. Okay, it's just the heat shield. I do have the problem where I'm still spinning like a mad thing. Oh boy, coming in at 15. Oh, this is all kinds of bad. I do not like this. I'm going to leave. I'm worried. I think everything broke. No! Everything didn't break! Huzzah! Okay, no, I actually have to just recover this. Recover? Did it recover? It recovered! Success! Our first suborbital flight, or our first, like, really above any reasonable altitude suborbital flight. So let's see. 14 science, that's it? Oh, bugger. Well, that's kind of a letdown. So how many are we at? 57. So we could theoretically unlock more stuff. I think that's actually going to do it for this episode. I will be continuing this series as I come up with ideas for what to do next for the next stage of rocket development. I guess I will see you guys. That's awful. I should completely cut that audio because that was terrible. Alright, well, that will do it for this episode. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.